At the start of the movie, we see a girl who is actually a teacher. At that time, she is telling a story to some children. She tells that a long time ago, our Earth was getting very bad. There was a strange kind of incident happening on the Earth. It seemed that now the Earth will end. And there is a scientist among all this who was trying to save this Earth. Actually, he was making something special to save this Earth. After a lot of efforts, that thing does not become what he wanted to make. But then one day, his experiment becomes successful. That means that thing becomes. And then a green portal opens in front of that scientist, in which that scientist puts that thing. After that, this scene changes here, and we see a school where children's exams were going on. Once we see a man who calls his wife and says that, "Today I will be very late to come home, because I have some important work in the office." But this man also comes late from his scheduled time, because of which all his family gets angry with him. So now to convince his family, this man plans a holiday. And then the next day, he goes out to visit his farmhouse. And this farmhouse is on a very beautiful island. Now, as soon as these people reach the farmhouse, that man and his wife are inside the house. But their children are playing outside, and they are also enjoying a lot. In these children, the girl's name is Noah and the girl's name is Emma. They go to the beach and have a lot of fun there. But then a box comes to them from the sea. And these to take this box. This box is not an ordinary box. In fact, it is quite mysterious. And as soon as people touch it, that box opens. Actually, this is the same box with which that scientist had teleported to the green portal. These children get a glass from this box, which is green in color. Now that child Noah finds this green glass very attractive. And that's why he picks up this glass and that mysterious box and brings it home. But he doesn't tell anything to his parents about it. But very soon, his mother finds out about it. And then Noah shows that green glass to his mother. But as soon as his mother holds that green glass in her hand, its color immediately turns black. But as soon as the glass comes into Noah's hand, it turns green again. Now this means that this is a kind of fingerprint technology, in which whoever touches this box first, he will be able to control all these things. And we know that first of all these two children touch this box. And now these two children get more curious about this box. And that's why Noah's sister Emma opens that box at night. And this time they get strange things from that box. That means this time there are some stones and Emma likes this toy a lot. And as soon as Emma touches that toy, this sound starts coming from that toy. Mimsy, Mimsy. Actually, Mimsy was the name of this toy. Now Noah and Emma start playing with the stones that came out of the box. And they turn one of the stones. But then we see that they start flying in the air while spinning, due to which a purple portal opens there. Because of which all the other stones also start spinning. But these two children didn't know anything about it. Then to find out about it, Emma puts her hand inside it. But Noah thinks that doing this will do something wrong. That's why he immediately takes Emma's hand out of that portal. After that, we see the teacher of these two children, who was talking to his wife about a strange kind of dream. That teacher tells his wife that the dream I am seeing is very strange. And moreover, he is coming to me again and this is happening to me now. I have come back from my last trip. There we see that family, they have come to the beach again. Now after coming here, Noah and Emma start playing. But here this toy, that is, Mimsy tells Emma to pick up a shell. Then Emma does the same and picks up a shell lying there. But she picks up that shell and gives it to her brother Noah. And then Noah puts that shell on his ear and listens. Now by doing this, his listening power increases a lot. But these powers will only work when Noah himself will go. Now because of this power, Noah was able to hear even the smallest sound very easily. Even the sounds of these little insects were able to hear very easily. At night, Emma lies in her mother's lap, where Emma asks her mother that is there any other place other than our earth, that is, our land, where someone lives. Hearing this, her mother says that I do not know anything about this. And this is a very big question for humans, about which nothing has been known so far. Then the next day, we see Noah, who is looking at that green glass very carefully. But then all the powers of this green glass go inside Noah, because of which he does not see all things clearly. And here this power also comes inside Noah, that he can teleport things from one place to another, and he uses it to teleport the tin pack. Then after that, he also tells this to his sister Emma. Then listening to this, Emma says that I already knew about this, because my friend, that is, Troy Mimsy, had already told me about this. Here he tells Mimsy to Emma that your father is going to come here in a few days. And then it is exactly the same. His father really comes there. But seeing all these things, Noah feels very strange. After this, he starts looking at that green glass again. This time, he teleports a ball to test his powers. The next day, Noah is making a strange kind of drawing in the school. Then after completing that drawing, he leaves it there and starts going home. Then after Noah's departure, his teacher sees his drawing. Then seeing that drawing, he remembers about his dream. That's why he immediately runs and goes to Noah. And he asks Noah, son, what is this? How did you make this drawing? But Noah does not tell much about this. He says that I just made this drawing like this. But that teacher goes home and researches deeply about this drawing, where he is confirmed that this is the same thing that always comes in his dream. The next day, Noah is telling all the children about his science project about spiders. But in these things, Noah tells some different things apart from normal things, where he tells everyone that spiders actually make their web according to their condition, and through that condition, their web can become strong and weak. Now seeing this, Noah's teacher tells his parents that your son is really extraordinary. He is very smart. His IQ level is very good. At night, Emma shows all those stones flying in the air to her babysitter. And now seeing this, her babysitter gets very scared and leaves from there. At night, Noah connects that green glass with a strange kind of thing. And that strange thing also came out of that box. As soon as Noah does this, that thing turns into a spaceship. And so much power comes in that spaceship that the whole city's lights get overpowered and turn off. Then a senior officer is appointed to investigate this thing. Now seeing so many strange things, Noah tells his sister Emma that we can also be in danger from these things. So it would be better for us to throw them away. Now although these to decide, but they are not able to do so. Then at night, when Noah is sleeping, he gets a strange dream, in which he sees that he is flying in the air. Along with that, he also starts seeing a lot of strange things there. After this, we see that senior officer who tells his companions that the time has come to use the one we had prepared today. There Noah tells Emma about his dream. Then after hearing this, Emma says that I also had the same dream. And then the teacher comes to their house with his wife. And he shows Noah's mother the drawing made by Noah and says that this is not a normal drawing. In fact, these are some theories that have been made by some scientists all their lives. And Noah has made it very easily by sitting in the classroom. So it means that Noah knows a lot about this. Next day, Emma's father asks for sugar. Then Emma gives her father sugar in the air. Now seeing this, her father is very surprised. That's why he calls his teacher to his house again. Then after hearing this, his teacher says that I can't do anything special about it. I have a friend who has a lot of knowledge about these things. After this, these people come to the children's room where Emma flies in the air and comes back to her bed. Also, she has Mimsy in her hand. Now seeing this, all these people are very scared, because of which Emma's mother throws Mimsy in the dustbin, but these to bring Mimsy back again. Then these to open a portal with the help of those stones. And this time Emma puts her face in the portal, where she sees the same scientist who has sent that box here. Now after this, Emma starts feeling dizzy. She starts shaking violently. But then her parents also come here, who comes and takes care of Emma. After this, they both go to a doctor, where the doctor tells her parents that Emma's brain does not think like a normal brain. In fact, Her brain works like an echolocation. That is, the brain of bears and dolphins works. But for this, we have to do some tests. But for this, her parents clearly refuse. Then the next day, her father comes home and says that we all need to go on a trip so that we can be a little fresh, a little relaxed. Then in the meantime, that senior officer comes there, where his investigator officer is also with him. As soon as he comes, he catches his parents, they both ask them that why have you come here? And why are you catching us? What have we done? Hearing this, the senior officer tells that when the whole city's lights went off, the reason for that is in your house, because the location of your house was tracked in it. That's why we have come here to investigate. After saying this, they bring that family to a place where this family goes and sits very comfortably. And here they feel that everything is fine. But nothing like that happens, because all the police officers had kept an eye on them. That's because they believe that this family knows something about technology. But still, these people do not know anything, and that's why they call their teacher now. They start asking about this family, but they do not know anything special from that teacher. Then after this, they talk to the babysitter of those children, where the babysitter says to them in fear that I do not understand anything about these children are absolutely with their strange. Actions, I will just say that they are aliens. Here the babysitter also tells them about flying Emma stones. Hearing this, the officer tells Emma again to fly those stones in the air. And then Emma does exactly the same. Doing this, Emma also tells that Mimsy has taught me to do all these things. Hearing this, all those people start researching that toy that is Mimsy. Through research, they find out that there is actually a chip in this toy, through which they find out that the people that is the scientists and officers. The technology they are using, the technology of this toy is 20,000 times more than their technology. Where these people have not even started AI, that is artificial intelligence. The technology of this toy has reached the high advanced technology of AI. In the midst of all this, Emma tells them that Mimsy is actually going to tell us something. And then here that Mimsy tells everything to Emma, where Emma tells all those things to the rest of the people. She tells that in the future, there are a lot of problems in making a time travel machine. This, the atmosphere of the Earth gets very bad. And that's why the people of the future try to contact us through time. They tried to do this many times, but they could not contact us. But this time they succeeded in contacting us. Because by time travel, Mimsy has come to our world. And the people of the future have sent toys because whenever they try to send humans, then that human was always killed. Now, after hearing all this, all those officers start talking strange things. That such a case had come in their life for the first time. That's why they locked those 4 in different rooms. But here Noah and Emma were talking to each other with their powers. Here, Noah tells Emma that we have to get those stones and Mimsy out of here as soon as possible. Then these to get out of here with the help of their powers. After getting out of here, they start looking for their where they get Mimsy, but their stones were now broken. Then here Emma tells Noah that we still have a few stones left. And those stones are in our farmhouse. Now people take a truck and go to their farmhouse. Here Noah was also driving with the help of his power. But on the way, their petrol runs out. There their teacher has the same dream again. But this time in his dream, it is special that someone is calling him. And immediately after that, he goes to look for Noah and Emma. Here he meets Noah and Emma, and now the 3 of them start going to the farmhouse, where they go and find these stones, with the help of which they open this portal. Here all these things are told to them by Mimsy. Noah also brings that spaceship there, which Noah had made with his power. Here Emma puts Mimsy in the portal, where according to Mimsy, everything is fine. That's why Mimsy starts teleporting here. But then here Emma's hand also gets stuck in it. That is in Mimsy. Then in the meantime, their parents also come there. And Noah gives his father the same spaceship here, which is actually the generator of that portal. And Noah himself goes to save his sister Emma, where he also saves his sister. Along with that, Mimsy also reaches his destination. That is, he goes back to the scientist. That is, from the future, from where the scientist had now the scientist had sent many other toys other than this toy, that is, Mimsy. But only this toy was there, that is, Mimsy, who came back. Now with this thing, the scientist finds out that there are many other species like us, that is, humans. Because through AI, he had understood everything what actually happened on the ground with Mimsy. Actually, the future humans did not know anything about the Earth. They just knew that the Earth is not worth living on. That's why they left the Earth and thought of going to some other planet. But after going there, they started having a lot of problems. And now they have found a planet where they can breathe without a suit. And that planet is nothing but Earth. And they found out all this through this AI, that is, through Mimsy. After this, we see the same teacher again, who was telling the story at the start of the movie. Here the teacher tells everyone that I am actually Emma. Then these beautiful girls are quite surprised. And with this movie ends here. Thank you for watching.